You're promoting a circus, my friend.
Corpses every year.
Fish want to live.
Fishing murders 30,000 shots every hour.
Fish feel pain. You need to
Stop
ask
touching
to
it.
leave. You've
Stop
asked
touching it.
nicely.
Stop
Now
touching
it's time to leave.
Stop touching it.
Go away.
Stop touching it. Stop touching it.
Move away. You're trespassing now. You're trespassing. You've been asked many times. No, you're on my property.
Animal abusers! Animal abusers! Animal abusers! Animal abusers!
Hey folks, welcome to my YouTube channel. What you saw here was another dramatic moment from animal rights activist Tash Petersen. Dramatic moment militant vegan activist who made a shocking statement about Cleo Smith accuses seafood restaurant diners of bringing on an animal holocaust for eating fish. Oh gosh, this is getting a bit out of hand here. Dramatic footage captured the moment a militant vegan activist clashed with a seafood owner after accusing its diners of being animal abusers and supporting an animal holocaust. Notorious animal rights extremist Tash Petersen was ordered to leave by staff after storming into the Bathers Beach house in Fremantle, Perth last week. Miss Petersen, an OnlyFans star who claims to earn $40,000 a month, stood on a table as she and her fellow activists accuses customers of being complicit in the largest Holocaust in human history. Oh my god, that's gone a bit too far. This is an emergency. The whole ocean is under threat. Fish are ripped from the ocean and brutally murdered, she told stunned diners inside the restaurant. The bearded hoteler accuses the 29-year-old of trespassing before approaching her cameraman and escorting him out onto the boardwalk. You've been asked to leave. I've asked you nicely and now it's time to go. You're on my property, he said. The cameraman said repeatedly, "Don't touch me," as the owner walked directly towards him with his arm raised in an attempt to make the group to leave. The protesters moved onto a footpath next to the restaurant where they chanted "animal abusers" and "fish feel pain." Fish want to leave while unfurling a banner that urges people to watch the Netflix documentary See Piracy. Oh god, I can't believe it. This is all about you. This is about nothing else but you, the owner said. No, this is about the largest Holocaust in history, Miss Petersen shouted back. The group left the restaurant after almost 5 minutes and constant pleas for them to go home from frustrated diners and staff. Oh yeah, it doesn't get any more more dramatic than this, man. Oh gosh. Tash Petersen is considered as a pest in Western Australia for her, protest. So the video emerged after Miss Petersen was slammed for comparing the abduction of 4-year-old Cleo Smith to baby cows taken from their mothers. Oh my gosh, can you be this demeaning, Tash? The belligerent animal rights extremists accuse the Australian public of hypocrisy for celebrating Cleo's rescued from a locked home in Caravan, Western Australia. The 4-year-old was returned to her mum Ellie and stepdad Jack Giddon 18 days after she was kidnapped from a remote campsite during a family holiday. Miss Petersen claimed abducting a child was no morally different to taking a baby animals in the meat and dairy industry. Unbelievable. Whilst Australia celebrates the rescue of Cleo, the majority of the nation pay people to steal babies from their mothers and shoot them in the head on dairy farms. She captured an image of a young cow. This is an image of a 5-year-old baby awaiting his murder in a slaughterhouse in Tasmania. Males born in the dairy industry are often murdered just days old because they don't produce milk. Oh my goodness. I mean, I can't believe she made a comparison with the disappearance of Cleo Smith and I don't know, the cows been taken away from their mums. I mean, gosh, Tash Petersen, do you have any guilt or common decency? The militant vegan went on to claim people who bought dairy products supported the rape, slavery, abuse, murder, and the abduction of babies. One day, this heinous crime towards non-humans will be illegal, just like it is amongst humans. Be on the right side of history. Live vegan. Some commenters agree with the comparison that every mother is a mother, but even some of her most loyal supporters say she has gone too far. Yes, I had to admit, she has gone too far. Honestly, comparing the rescue of Cleo, the 4-year-old girl, to them about rescuing animals or stealing animals from farms. Honestly, that's no great comparison, I tell you. Unbelievable, this woman. You cannot be serious. The nation is in tears of relief about this precious little girl being found safe, and you're using her already to feed your agenda, one person wrote. Can count on you to make something as sweet as Little Cleo's story all about you and your cause, as second wrote. I have been following you, Tash, and respected what you do and getting your point out, but this is a major next level and quite frankly wrong, another fan commented. Well, okay, looks like she's about to lose some fans over this. Yes, I mean, not over that. I mean, over comments of Cleo Smith. And yes, she always, sometimes, protest semi-naked or just have some cow blood or pure blood over herself. Anyway, that's pretty much what she was always gonna do. This young girl should be not used to gain your likes and followers. Despite online backlash, the controversial plant-based campaigner doubled down on her claims and lashed out at her critics. It's fascinating witnessing the cognitive dissonance and how challenged people are feeling from a statement that are made, which points out the blatant hypocrisy within our society, she wrote. Oh dear. So here we go. Tash Petersen, how dare you compare the abduction of Cleo to bodily calves in the dairy industry? You're an absolute joke, Tash Petersen. Are you seriously comparing a small toddler human to an animal, which is a cow? This post is disgusting. Very, very poor form. I'm done with you now, as you, many are known. You stopped at the lowest level. Okay, so some people say all animals should be loved and protected. You're dead set comparing the two. You need your head read. What's wrong with you? Oh my goodness. Yes, she's not gonna stop until everyone goes vegan, I guess. But yeah, you see, she just keep on continuing to do all these stunts again. So the purpose of my post was to highlight to ingrain anthropocentrism and speciesism within our society. It means no disrespect to Cleo. People are accusing me of being inquisitive and offensive for drawing comparison between the abduction of a human and the abduction of a non-human, with no consideration of the fact we are all animals, we who feel pain and suffering. Well, that's what she's saying on social media. All animals, human and non-humans, are mothers, fathers, children, and babies with families with emotional connection. Oh goodness, this is getting really, really blurred. Anthropocentrism is the belief that people are only or primarily the holders of moral standing and are separate from and superior to nature. Miss Petersen claimed the majority of people who disagree with her post were actively paying for people to abduct babies from their mothers. She said those who label the comparison as distasteful need a reality check and should be outraged by the animal holocaust they were contributing to. Oh gosh. Anyway, this really does my head in. What is abhorrent, barbaric, and outright shameful is supporting the dairy industry and other animal industries, she concluded. The 27-year-old has become known for her shock tactic demonstration performed in food courts, butchers, meat aisles in the supermarket, and busy restaurants. She recently uploaded footage of police escorting her out of the Ascot racecourse in Perth as she protested horse racing in front of a crowd of bemused punters. She has also dressed in blood aprons and stormed into restaurants and supermarkets like McDonald's, KFC, and Coles. Oh, goodness me. So vegan protesters armed with flake blood, microphone, and audio of chickens screeching in agony swarm a busy KFC as part of an animal rights protest before being told no wonder people hate vegans by a frustrated diner. Among 6 irate herbivores covering the floor of a Melbourne fast food store with red liquid, was Tash Petersen, a glamorous social media influencer who was recently banned from every pub in Western Australia for a string of similar demonstrations. The 26-year-old activist, known as Vegan Beauty Online, can be seen in a video posted online yelling at diners with megaphone accusing them of being complicit in animal holocaust. Oh, goodness. Tash Petersen, you have no shame, do you? Okay, so she goes on. KFC murder 6 weeks old baby who are shackled by their feet, electrocuted in bath of water, and have their throat slit, she wrote on her social media pages to her army of followers. I'm assuming that's about chickens. Oh yeah, it's about chickens really. The world's longest and largest holocaust in history is happening right now in the meat, dairy, and egg industry. She went on saying non-human animals were put in concentration prisons where they were raped, abused, tortured, and mutilated. The vegan activist told confused restaurant goers sinking their teeth into fried chicken and zinger burgers that they are animal abusers. Oh, goodness sake. Other members of the group play shocking animal cruelty videos on their portable screen. If you're not vegan, you're an animal abuser and you're paying for a holocaust. The largest and the longest holocaust in history, Ms. Petersen said. But her protest was not apprehended by those trying to enjoy their lunch. We're trying to eat, one person replied. No wonder people hate vegans, another said. Anyway, folks, what do you reckon about this woman's antics? Oh gosh, man. Do you reckon she's going to stop? Or otherwise she's going to keep on going until everyone's starting to feel quite irate about this person? Anyway, let your thoughts know in the comment section. If you reckon she has gone too far with her latest post about Cleo Smith and her latest demonstration at a seafood restaurant, let your thoughts know in the comment section. Anyway, hope you have a good day.